Hello? Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. How are we? Oh, I haven't even checked. Bear with me, guys. We're having a few technical issues tonight, so I just want to make sure we got the stream started. I'm having problems with one of these cameras. If you guys can hear me, or right, okay, that's coming through clearly. Bear with me, guys. I am having all sorts of problems at the moment. 5 times 5. Okay, we'll do the hellos in a second. Let me just that one's working now. Ah, okay, hang on. And then move me over there. Right, I think we're good. Just have to be very careful with these leads down here. This one's a little bit temperamental. Right, hello everybody. Sorry about this, technical problems. And sorry about I know it's a random Friday stream as well, so thank you all for tuning in if you've been able to. It was short notice, but I'm on next Wednesday. I don't know what I decided to do today actually. Well, actually, I've got a new Loco and some other bits wanted to get out, and I wanted to unbox them on stream, so I thought today's a better day than ever to do that. Let's just scroll up from where I last see. We've got Tim's Trains, Modelling and Adventures. Good evening. I think you're on later on. I still got a little while. Colin, Pete, Andrew, The Evening Star, John, Belmont Junction, Leamington, Colin, Paul Bake. Oh, sorry if I've just butchered your name. We've got Greg from Ebsworth Street in. Alfie, eSpirit _27, Slowline Train Spotting. Matty P, James Aston, Heath, James Nagus, good evening. I think that's Ben Booker. Oh god, the comments are good. It's doing the jumpy thing. Can someone email YouTube and sort out their chat? This happens in all the chats I've had now. Mike, good evening. Nuts and Bolts, good evening. Gary, John, I think I said hello to you. Archie, good evening. Aldendale Junction, good evening. Stevie, good evening. Right, okay, I think that's Fred, good evening. I think that's Lionel Lines 2035, good evening. Right, I think that's everybody. I now need a drink because just doing that as a dehydrator me. How is everybody doing this evening? Right, what we do first, before we get trains running, John, I know you like to see the trains running. I'm just going to pull up a couple of boxes and things we've got to look through onto the old desk cam, so bear with me. This is how prepared I was for the stream. Right, box number 1. Got a few things we need to open tonight. We've also got a special delivery from Timber Surf, so I'll bring that in without posting my address on there. Just finished my Hunter's Chicken dinner. Glad it's Friday, yes, very glad it's Friday. And then we've also got all of these to open as well, so let's put these up here for now. Right, I think that's is that everything I've got? Yeah, I think that's more than enough. That's how I'm doing. Good evening. Slow line. Right, so if we switch to... Good evening, Jason from Barnabas Junction. If we switch to desk cam, has this worked? Oh Jesus! Right. Let me. I've run out of desk space now. Let's just put. I'm gonna have to put them on the floor, aren't I? Sorry, guys. This is how organised I am. Amazing what a couple of technical issues. Those your whole. Oh, there's one of the cameras gone. Right, let's just make sure that's still working. Otherwise, okay. Let's just sort that out. Right, okay, that's it. Right, back to the desk. Right, now if I don't move, hopefully I won't break anything, because that seems to be the theme of... No, there's a reason why the Ruston's on its side. I'm currently doing some Railtech transfers. If I'm right, guesses you owe me a cookie. Theon, what was your guesses for the items? Need a bigger deck. Yeah, I know. This one's absolutely... I mean, you know, I don't know if you've seen the tour around here, but there's nowhere near enough space in here for what I wanted. And, no, Pete, that wasn't a box hitting the floor. That was a camera, so I'd rather be a camera. Anyway, so as some of you know, I've got a new computer. The old one went to Greg at Ebsworth Street, and we did a trade for the old computer, and in return I got lots of wagons and a Loco. So we'll go through them first, and then we'll go on to the item that Timber Surf has sent me. I don't know if he's in the chat yet. And then we'll go on to the items that James has sent me as well. So it's been a busy week for my poor postman. So move this to one side. I'm currently just doing some name transfers on that. Rule 1, good evening. Hope you're doing well. Right, I've got 44 in already. Oh God, and it's the most carnage start to a stream. Oh, also while we're here, Goodwood Scenics, little random one came through post this morning, and they've sent me a couple of their Loco inspection, like unpainted ones, Loco inspection steps. So I've got a couple of them to go in the shed, which is pretty cool, to go with the ones from West Hill Wagon Works. Right, first wagon. What would you think it is? There's going to be a theme running out throughout this box opening, and we've also got the yard cam, so we can load up some of the trains there. And we can see a couple of wagons that I've actually opened already. That's the impatience for you. I've also got Eric's bubble car there as well. And then if we go to bridge cam, we'll see the trains running. I still haven't got the station. I haven't been in for a while. No worries. Toad. I've already got a Toad actually. There was a Toad on the yard one back there, and it's got a decoder in it as well. Human, we're very excited. I'm not giving any of this away. This is running stock. This stuff is. I like the inspection. I bet I could print. Yeah, I think they are actually 3D printed originally. Bear with me, guys. Right. I hope everyone's had a good week. It is Friday now, so the weekend is upon us. I'm not sure who's going live over the weekend. I think Jason might do a Sunday one, possibly. You've got Tim tonight. I know there's a few people on, but hopefully I've not crossed over with too many people. But there's only enough internet to go around. Right, first one. Let's just get straight into it. Now, it's something I nearly got from AGR, but when I ended up getting this collection of wagons, I thought I had to get it. And we start with... Let's get it out of the box, actually. Something I've wanted for a little while, but didn't think it'd end up being this livery. We have ourselves... Oh, it comes with a detailing pack as well. Okay, that's not often you get a breakdown with a detailing pack. So we'll put that to one side, because we'll have to fit that. We have this lovely Satlink Queen Mary brake. did you get the JK wagon? I believe, if I'm correct, Jenny's actually going to put one aside for me, so hopefully I'll get to have a look at that when it eventually comes out. So here we have the first... Oh my god, it's quite heavy actually. I've never had a Queen Mary break before, so... Oh, it's really... I'm actually shocked as to how heavy it is. It's probably the same weight... Oh, probably the same weight as maybe a Hornby Loco. Not quite as heavy as one of the Helgian ones. But that, if I put it on the side... This is all going to have to be weathered at some point as well. Not back at work till Thursday. So am I, mate. I'm off till Thursday as well now. So it gives me a couple of days. God, lucky that box was empty. Gives me a couple of days to sort some bits out. So we start with the... It's not N-gauge. I'll tell you what, if that was N-gauge, I think it'd probably go through the tracks. It's so heavy. I started trying to keep boxes as well. I was talking to Greg and he says you really should hold on to... I think most people have reminded me to hold on to the boxes as well. So I'm going to try my best to not throw boxes out. Right, the next one, again, something I'd seen at AGR. It's a models... Oh, no, it's not. It's the right... No, it's not the right same one. Let's switch. Oh, it's this one. It's this one. And a few people, if you've got Discord, feel free to join the Discord channel. I haven't got a link to it, but it's in my Instagram links. It is a lot of modelling time. I should have, fingers crossed, the March update out on Wednesday, and that's going to cover the whole redo of the yard, the engine sheds, some of the ballasting. Yeah, it's mainly that side actually I've been focusing on now. So another thing I wanted, which is a Model Zone exclusive, and they're not cheap to pick these up new, or second hand for a fact, is this lovely Royal Mail coach. So we'll get this out, have a look. This is all going on the layout now, so we'll get trends running once we've got a couple of wagons. Oh, again, a detailing pack. Actually, that's the pipe couplings for the... Now, I can already tell this isn't anywhere near as heavy as the Queen Mary. It's actually surprisingly light considering. Oh, it's really light. This might need some weights to it. I require. Even my price. Has it still got... Well, I actually got it for cheaper than that, but yeah, it has got the Greg price on it. From Greg's satellite shop. My birthday is Tuesday. Well, happy birthday for Tuesday if I don't speak to you before then. So again, that's something I really, really want to get my hands on. And I'm glad I've finally been able to do it. Because just to go and buy these outright, they're not cheap. And they've got the newer Bachmann coupling NEM pockets on them as well. So I'll put that out of the way there for now. Continuing with the Satlink theme. Mr. Good evening. Hope you're doing well. Got 52 in. Do hit the thumbs up if you are enjoying me enjoying me open boxes, because if so, I will... The Greg price. If so, I will get some more next week and we can do another box opening. It's only going to get better, by the way. You wait till the last one. Sorry, yes, I've got a bonus live stream close to 9 PM. Okay, I'll try and tune in for that after this. I'm only going to go for about an hour. Oh, I didn't even say what we was talking about. Right, I've got another Satlink. You'll see a theme here. I've got a Satlink low loader. And again, this is probably going to have a weight on it. It's incredibly light. Normally I found like Bachmann box fans and things normally have quite a lot of weight to them, which always helps over points and things. But if that Queen Mary's at the back, it's probably going to drag. How big is your layout? It is 12 foot by 8 foot roughly. Right, that'll do. Boxes everywhere. Right, I'm picking them up at random now. So next one, which you'll see in Yard Cab, is one of these lovely Bachmann tankers. Now, Western Wagon Works have loaned me some Bachmann tankers, but they're the longer versions. But I've got a selection. I think I've got about 5 in total of the different. I got Shell, BP, and SO. So we'll put that on the back there. We'll do some shunting as well tonight. On the end is a sattling session. Shrink. Is it the same? Did you shrink it? Talking of shrinking, this is another figure I've printed. A little bit big for your O gauge, Tim. We'll go to desk cam. This is another one for the 5-inch gauge. Oh, hold on a second. Desk cam has decided to stop working. We'll go to that one now. I have a 5-inch gauge chap reading a newspaper, and this took 12 hours to print, and it still needs a little bit of cleaning up. We've got Timber. Did I see? Oh, Timbers. Good evening. We haven't opened your box yet. We'll get to that shortly. Let me just try and sort this camera out because we need desk cam. Well, I'm not sure what's happened to that camera, but we'll go with it. Good evening, Daniel. Hashtag blame Heath. No, this is a bit of a blame Heath moment. I don't know why the camera's decided to. I think it's a 40 USB lead more than anything. Just seems to keep freezing up. Hopefully that comes back in a second. No, it hasn't. That's filament. So, right, that's. If we wait for that camera to come back up, that is. Another one of the wagons. No, this camera doesn't want to. Oh wait, hang on. I'm doing the wrong one. That's why. Help if I stop unplugging and. Right, that one's working. Right, we're just gonna have to have no desk cam for a second here. Well, we'll keep it on yard cam for now. Good evening, Robert Ward. Right, next one. Oh, this is a. I'm gonna have to do it like this now. This is a. Let me get this correct. Beckenham and West Wickham Model Railway Club. This is Greg, the club that Greg is the chairman of, I believe. This is one of their club wagons. Now I've got two of these. One, as you can see, in front of the 08 there, and then this one I'm going to keep on the shelf in its original box. Just for keepsakes. I'm actually, Eric sent me a link to it. I'm possibly going to get a display shelf to go along the back here, just to put some locos and things in when I'm not using them, because they get very dusty in here otherwise. We continue with, oh actually let's check if that camera's come back, because I could really do with, it has. Bang. Oh hang on. No it hasn't. Oh it came back and then it went. Right, never mind. Technical issues all over the place today. Right, next one. Again, we continue with the sat link. We have a open wagon. You can see the theme here now. Starting to put together a really nice rake of the sat link stuff. And this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plank sat link wagon. That's only a single bogie each end of that though, rather than the double bogies on the flat loader and the Queen Mary. It's the case of Ollie wanting 1,000,000 box fans. Camera dying, anything to do with Cottesmore? What's Cottesmore done, or is he the one known for cameras going wrong? Most logical, yes. It could have been. It could have just been Eric who's broken it. I will try one more time because we want. It just decided just to disappear out of. No, I better start working in a second as soon as I finish opening them. Moving on to more box fans, we have again another Satlink one. It's the first time I've ever seen a collection. I wouldn't have bought them if they weren't all as they are, but for some reason, again, they all need weathering. Some reason, he had this whole collection of Satlink, so I couldn't really say no. It's one of them things, you're only going to come across them all together at once, especially if you look at the eBay prices as well. I'm bidding on a Satlink tanker at the moment, and that's on £18–19 at the moment, and I think it's only an old Dapol one, so it just shows the price is still there for them. We have again this type, we have a Shell and an Esso, 2 more oil tankers, and another 5-plank OBA wagon. So we'll get these out and then we'll put them into the depot, shunt them up, and then get some running. We have got a new sound loco as well today to show you guys, so, and that only arrived this morning. I then was given the task of taking it to Eric's, getting it fitted, collecting it, bringing it back. It could be Eric trying to hack the system. I know as soon as I start running trains, it's gonna start working again. Right, hang on, everyone. See, look, it's just randomly come back again now. Right, let's go to that. Right, let's see how long that lasts. I think I just need a new webcam. It wasn't the Black 5. No, the Loco I'm going to show you was actually a donation, which I'm very grateful for. So we've got these 2 as well. 53, and if you are enjoying, do hit the thumbs up. As I say, I'm sorry if there's anyone else on tonight. Evening all from Edbridge Junction. Good evening. Don't forget, if you do want to become a channel member, I'll drop the link into the chat now. It's not often that I actually have this many wagons in. It could be Theon, it could be. Let's get this last one out. Where do people store, that's a good question, where do people store their boxes when they're not using, when they've all got them out like this? Because I'm probably going to put these all in the loft because there just isn't the space underneath the layout. So you finally cleared the pannier and random brake vans from behind. Yes, I have. Right, so that's all the wagons there. I think, what's the best way to go about this? We'll get some trains running, I think, next. But as soon as I press that, the one of them is going to start up, probably. Yeah, you can hear it ticking over. Right, so let's go to screen 1. Get the Z21 app up. So the first Loco we've got, which I got as part of the trade for in the loft, Big Sports Direct bag. That's a good shout, actually. Seeing 3 set cupboards. I haven't got the space to fill cupboards with boxes, unfortunately. Right, so this is the first Loco. Actually, let's just check the path clear. Right, so it's going to take a second to come round. Some of you actually already guessed in the Discord, I'll put a little sneak peek in there what this Loco, this first one is. So we're going to let it come round. Oh, there's a parcel unit in the way. You can tell I'm not very organised tonight. Now this one I'm going to have to install a stay alive into just because the pickups aren't that great over the 2 double slips I've got in the yard. Although I have put a crew in them already. James, I traded my old computer, my old streaming computer, as I got a new one. So here is the first new Loco. Pulling my selection. See, it struggles a little bit with the 4 carriages. It doesn't. Definitely needs a little bit more weight in there as well. That signal's been green for ages. It's the only train on the line. Right, so that's the first one. I'm now going to start the second one up. And then we'll bring it into shot on that camera as well. Let's go to yard view quickly, see if that's still working. It is. This is our Oxford Rail N7, correct? But this one, if we go to bridge again. So this, I'm not going to pretend I bought it. All I paid for will be the sound and the lighting to be fitted. This was very kindly donated to me by James, if you're in the chat. I've spoken to him a little bit off stream as well, in case it sounds like, oh thank you, that's that. But he's very kindly sent me this brand new Hellion 33. Takes a little while to start up. But it is an absolute beauty of a Loco. Again, this will need to stay alive as well. Let's cool it forward a little bit. If it's too loud, let me know. Absolutely stunning Loco. Sound like Biffo Thrash. It is a Biffo Thrash. So we have the 33 here, and you see it's got the cab lights as well, which Eric did. And while Eric was doing that, I was quickly painting up a little driver to get in there. One thing I did have, because I said to him, "Should I get your nameplates on it?" I was speaking to him about this, that N7 slipping again. I've got his nameplates on here, but unfortunately the nameplate that was already on there, that's sort of flat against the paint, is too big for Negus to fit on there. So he's actually requested that those nameplates go on the Ruston, which is why I've got it down the front here. But yeah, this 33 is absolutely beautifully detailed, and if you look just behind it as well, you'll see a lovely rake of Acura scale hoppers. But yeah, there's been a lot of new additions to the layout. Let's get this rolling. So as soon as you start going with this, Eric set it up so the cab light goes out as well. You can hear a little bit of thrash. There we go, cab light's off. That's the point set, yeah, all good. We'll go to yard now. Got 62 in. I hope everybody's having a great evening. Like I said, there are other people on tonight, so don't feel you have to stick around. And then while that's running, we'll get some shunting going. You can hear me alright, yeah? I'm not having to shout over this too much. What I might do is I might switch that N7 actually for the 20. What should I put in front of those coaches? Just until I've got some more weight in the N7. Any requests? Right, let's slow that down. We'll bring that to a halt on the bridge. We'll swap it over with something. Actually, we need to make up this rake of. Yeah, bear with me. Let's stop that there. Right, what we'll do is we'll stop the this is where it gets complicated now and things start going wrong. So what I want to do is stop this in the station, move the N7 to the passing loop, and then we can build a new train to go. So then what we need to do now is change that signal. We need a bit more automation on this. To red. And then we want to go that. Change that one to red. That 37 is that, no, 33, sorry, is so loud. Right, so we'll bring this to a halt. So what should we build up, what should we put in front of this Satlink train then? I've got a few locos out and about at the moment. If anyone has any suggestions. Or we could put it behind an 08, if we build it up with the 08. Oh, we'll stop him there a second. Ruston. Oh, we're not... John, not everything can go behind a Ruston. Those point changes were kind of satisfying, not gonna lie. It's the DCC concept, the Cobalt point motors. Right, so that can now go... That's now going into the passing loop. Hopefully. Chris, good evening. I say good afternoon. Hope you're doing well. Nice to see you in the chat. Right, so that's that, and now we can set them all back. Great to see you, Chris. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you're keeping well. 9F with a Satlink train. Oh god, that's going to send the rivet counters crazy. Right, let's get this moving again. Change the signal for that. If anyone's thinking about getting these Acura scale wagons, by the way, I highly recommend. They're really, really nice. Oh, a bit too much pace on that. This afternoon here. Chris, where are you? Oh, you're actually in Mongolia, are you? Hello, Kev. Oh, James, I'm over the moon with it, mate. Look, here we go. Absolutely stunning, Loco. I really can't thank you enough. Right, so we're going to let that run round, and we'll build up the... we'll build up the train in the yard. I just realised the yard's starting to fill up already, and I'm not even putting any wagons on it. Right, let's get the... Oh, well, I'm trying to work out the easiest way to go around manoeuvring this lot. Hello, Kev. Sorry I'm late as usual. No worries. No urgency. Right, I'll stop this outside the yard so we can... I guess so, like, does anyone else do controlling train? If more than one's going around at once, I start to get very confused. Now we want to... Let's get the Queen Mary brake on first. Unfortunately, this bit I have to do with my hand because it's on the desk. That is a really, really heavy wagon, actually. So let's get the... Actually, we can leave that running while we set the first one up. And get the 08. And then set the points. Which we can... Right, let's get that 08 going back. Good evening, Gareth. Nice to see you. What are your next plans for the layout? Good question. Really good question. I'm currently working on the yard at the moment. Good evening, Dave Smith. I really want to get ballasting done, but I just never have the motivation to do it. I honestly hate ballasting. Like, I wish ballasting almost didn't exist sometimes. So I need to do that at some point. Well, let's turn the yard lights on as well while we're there. You can't see them anyway though. So what we'll do is we'll bring the 08 round to more stock from me. I'll do it. Greg, you're more than welcome, mate, to do ballasting. I cannot stand it. In my update next week as well, you'll see what I've redone to the yard as well. So we're going to make this train up to go on the furthest line away. So just slowly edge. No, break. Oh, nearly. There we go. We'll take that away. I've been making trees. I need to make some more trees actually. My back seam around here is looking a bit plain. Let's go to bridge cam quickly. You can hear that thrashing past. I don't know. Eric's not here. I don't know what the thrash is to get the thrash up on the. Those are curious scale wagons. Definitely need filling. Good evening, Jason. Jason Edwards. I hope you're well. How do I reactivate my channel membership? Hold on a second. Let's move this bubble car a second. Quick hand of God there. No one saw that. I will drop the link to the channel membership if you wanted it today. I'm not entirely sure how to reactivate it. I don't know how YouTube works that well, to be honest with you. I'm a bit of a noob when it comes to that. Right, so let's go to yard cam. We're then going to. Honestly, I'd actually be lost without without it all being on this app. So we're then going to want. I still haven't set up like the automatic route setting and stuff yet. That's something that needs to be done. So we're going to want to put F8 you're saying? What with the Biffo sound? Oh, there we go. A little bit of thrash there. Oh, a lot of thrash, Jesus. West London Railway, good evening. Well, 51 in there. I'm surprised that. I hope you guys don't mind me doing a bit of shunting. We're also going to open Timber Surf's item soon, and also we want to have a little discussion. You would have seen my Instagram story about where the community's at the moment, which I think will make for an interesting discussion. All I need now is some automatic uncouplers. Right, next we'll go for. Let's go for the Satlink box van. Stepping over. Yeah, it was 8. Where's the Qatar man today? Actually, I can move this camera up here. Let's just see what view that's going to give you. Yeah, I think this camera's definitely. This is the desk cam that was playing up a second ago. I don't think it likes this computer. Right, so let's detach the 08. Van B3. Actually stopped before the buffer though, to be fair, so that is a slight incline though on that hard standing there. What do we want? No comment, Dave. No comment. I think an 08 with sound I think is next on this because this is quite an old. I was busy. No worries, Belmont Junction. Thank you for dropping in. Hope you're well. That's one good thing about this Batman 08 though. It moves super slowly, and it's only got I think it's only got a DigiKeys decoder in it. The stay alive helps massively though. I need to get some cameras sorted. What happened to the crane? The crane's here. It's just removable. So otherwise it'd be in the way at the moment. I'm really not sure what's in with that camera there, but good evening, Alfie Wells. The crane is in front of the engine shed. Yeah, you can see the crane just over here, just behind the other crane, other scrap. That's coupled up. Bit of handle cord. Still haven't got shed cam sorted out because I still haven't finished the shed. But hopefully we'll have that next week. Hello. Good. Right, so stop that there. Good. Your layout looks great, and it's almost done. It's nowhere near. You don't even want to see. I'll go to bridge cam. Everything past the end of that camera there is not done. The whole, as you can see behind me, I've got currently got polystyrene hill here at the moment. I'm only showing the bits on camera that. Let's take that one. Any lighting? I've got the lighting in, I've just not wired it up yet. I've actually made, as one of Timbersurf's tutorials, one of his vid bits I think they're called, where it's on his website, how to make these lovely old school lamps using some grommets. Oh. I just realised those two wagons are slightly different actually. One's got the lips on it, the other end. Oh. And that one didn't like the double slip. And then we just need to set that to that. It could be that it's a little bit light actually, maybe that might be the reason. Or that it's not coupled up, that's the other thing. These wagons here are incredibly light. Right, so what we'll do now, we'll stop the 33 just outside the depot there. If one of the mods could put a link to Timbersurf's website, or just put what the middle bit is, Timber, I think it's the easiest thing. I'll stop you there. I'll have the braking on that as well, let's shut that down a second so we can have a bit of peace and quiet while we get the 08 onto the main line. Oh, we stuck. God, I knew I missed one wagon. Let's see if that comes off again this time. We go to that. can see the 33 waiting there as the 08 passes the shed. What I'll do is I'll bring that round to the front here and then we'll put like, what shall I put on the front of it? Start the 33 back up. Actually, what we could do is we could put... Oh, it's coming around now. Just dropping to say hi, how's the 33? It's great. It's currently actually sat... just there at the moment. So what shall I put in front of the Satlink train? I've got all the tankers as well that I could probably put in front of it. So if I bring this into here, we'll go to a yard. And then bridge. I love the ollie. I love the shot ollie. So thank you very much. Yeah, so it's getting there. Certainly lots of room for improvement. It does sound nice though. It really does sound nice. Especially with them wagons behind it, it looks lovely. Right. Just got a desk full of wagons now. Move that out of the way. Yeah, it doesn't help actually that the Queen Mary's so heavy at the back of it. That's probably putting a little bit of strain on those wagons. Right, so what we need to do now is get... sorry I'm late, Ollie, the class 3 to the Dutch room. Yeah, thank you very much, Mike. It's all thanks to James, who very kindly donated it. Had the 4F out of the box today just to check it over. All okay, waiting for a fire. Oh, of course, the 5-inch gauge 4F. Good thing about having the track that runs in the desk, you can actually build up your locos from here as well if you want. That. Should I put the Royal... Oh, you know what's great, we'll put the Royal Mail wagon on the front of it as well. Why not? May as well get all the new wagons going. The Satlink and Royal Mail mix up this. God, that is really heavy with the brake van on the back. Hi Fraser, good evening. Thank you for tuning in. I'll quickly drop the members link if anyone wishes to become a member, and I'll also put a link to if you want to get yourself some Alder Road merchandise. We've already sold a couple of hoodies and a couple of mugs as well, which is really cool. What was I doing? Oh yes, wagons, right. I'm going to put the 25 on the front of it, I think, and then we'll move on to Timber's item. Right, that's that. Now we just need to organise this. That's going to go into the outside. I need to cross over. Right, we'll stop the 33 in the platform a second. Stop the signal there and there. Oh, has that changed? There we go. Yeah, they do, Jason. So that's going to stop. Now the 25. Works. It's a good start. Let's go back and grab those wagons. God, that's actually a really, really heavy train. Hopefully the 20 will be alright with it. That's interesting. That's not even... That coupling's not sitting there very well. Just keeps pinging out. Yeah, they do need weathering. They really do. Let's try swapping that around. Let's put the flatbed behind it. That's better. Right, now. Hopefully without too much issue. That. Well, I was holding that there because we need to go down the middle. That needs to go there. Oh, this is where I get very confused. So now this needs to go round to this signal. Bear with me guys, we'll get this sorted out. And then that's going to... I'll stop that there. Now the 25 needs to go through the station but out onto the outside line. That is one heavy brake van it's got there. So that will then move on to there. And then we just need to bring this back in the middle as well. So this is the N7, another new Loco. So we'll leave that in the siding, in the passing loop. And that's now on the outside. So in theory, that whole manoeuvre should be done now. So if we put the points back to what they were, to let the set all of them. Now that should run around the outside and we can start the 33 back up again. Quite as complicated, wasn't it? Right. Right, now let's look at what Timber has sent us after a quick swig of this drink. Oh, it's 10 to 7, 10 to 8 already. God. Clear some of these out of the way. Bring this camera back over here. Now, all being well, right, that's working. What are you drinking tonight, Ollie? On the hard stuff? No, this is just an energy drink. So we'll leave it on there while we get the 33 out, and then we'll pull out the box that Timber got us. Oh, I hope if I set the signal as well. Where's that box gone? Right. Box from Timber Surf. Any guesses as to what it might be? We'll just tablet out the way. Oh, they should be okay running around on their own now. Any guesses as to what you think might be in the box? I'll open it down here actually. I can move my address out of the way. Very well packaged. I did tell him I opened it before the stream started, like just to make sure that it wasn't broken. There is a lot of parts as well. A box inside a box, not quite. Oh my god, okay, I didn't realise there was just many parts. A bridge? No. A train? No. That was the packaging it came in. Definitely wasn't a train. 3D printed stuff. Oh, Tim knows timbers too well. Let's go to desk cam. It is indeed a full 3D printed kit for a station canopy. In fact, not any old station canopy, a curved station canopy. So what he's done is he's very kindly designed. All this has been 3D printed by him and printed this absolutely beautiful station canopy that's designed to go on the curve sort of the measurements I gave him for him. And you've got everything here. You've got the fancy edging as well. I don't know. Really, really well detailed. And then you've got the cross struts. And he even went to the extra effort. He actually sent me instructions as well, so there's no way I can screw that up. But we'll probably have a go at that on Wednesday stream once I've got 2 cameras over the top of this. We'll finally have a rail cam in the station and try and have a go at assembling this. And he even said, which I thought was brilliant, was these little, what would be the word to describe, oh, timbers is still here. What would be the best way to describe what these are? Basically, my station's made up of wood, and then it's got filler on the top. A filler on the top, and these I think are designed to go into the filler, so these can then sit. You can see the little. So in theory, this should fit, if he's done it correctly, should fit at the end of them. Now it's a nifty little kit. I don't know if he's actually going to retail this kit or not. So Timbers is in the chat. He'll be able to let us know. So in theory. Oh, look at that. Like a glove. Insert sockets, that's the term. Yes, definitely, yes, that way. Definitely like that. So that's going to sit in there on the station and stop them from moving at all. Fancy edging called dagger boards. Okay, well we've got plenty of them. How long did this take to print in total, Timber Surf? What I need to do is as well, I need to print out the instructions he's got me, and we can all follow through it together. Fancy edging is the technical name. Yeah, loads of it, absolutely loads. As I say, it was well packaged as well, so nothing arrived damaged. Look what he's called. Is this, I think he used, if I'm correct, the water soluble or water washable resin. As you can see, it's all clear, so it's going to need a nice undercoat of grey. And paint this up. There are plans. Okay, well there we go. Can you run a steam train? I can in a minute. There's nothing that steam train can pull here at the moment, but I can shortly. So we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you can see here as well. So this one I believe will be the last one because it's obviously not got the support either side. And then honestly, this is going to be an absolutely superb custom build canopy. Yeah, 40 hours of printing. Yeah, so this is Timber Surf in the chat. I'll make him a mod. He can share the link because it really is a really good kit. Bear with me, guys. No nasty resin, it's water washable. How will that take the paint on then in that case? Will that be add moderator? Will that affect the painting methods, or will it be a similar scenario? So what I think in theory, according to instruction, put these in first. Well, we're going to mark out first where this is going to go. We want to get that right before we start drilling holes. But I basically gave, honestly, I probably couldn't have given him worse instructions as to what I wanted. I literally took a picture of the station and said I needed that to go from there to there. And he's produced this absolutely wonderful kit. And I'm sure he'll be able to do it for straight platforms or more tighter curved platforms. But this is custom to my one. I restored the tram shelter on the Margate seafront. I had to make the new tag. Were they difficult to make? I'm sure it was a lot easier to 3D print them when it be to make them in real life. But absolutely superb printing. Well done, Timber Surf. I can't thank him enough for sending me these. So feel free to drop your link there, Timber. Just the same as nasty resin. Let's go to bridge cam quickly because we've got that lovely 33 going over the top. Look at that beast. I did make some inserts for the Cure scale wagons, but the glue of them didn't dry very well at all, so I need to come up with a better base because I was using polystyrene. And it didn't work very well with the ore on top. I was using this available from AGR. I think it was £4 or £5 a bag, £5 a bag of this like iron ore stuff. Oh, we're not on the right camera. Of this lovely iron ore stuff. That's what's going in the wagons. Oh, Gareth, if you're still here as well, another item I was sent. It's really been the week of the postman. Gareth sent me a lovely couple of Metcalf buildings that he built, and he also sent me this. Now, I'm sure all of you have seen this before. This is a ballasting hopper. He mentioned that he had no need for it anymore, so I said I'd love to try it out as I've never tried it. And what I ended up doing was all of the ballasting that you see there is probably the neatest ballasting I've ever done, honestly. All because of this. You just put this in the track, fill it up, slide it along, and then go over the top with a brush. And it has come out so well that there just needs the weathering done, which I'll probably get on with either tonight or over the weekend while I'm filming the update. But a huge thank you to you, Gareth, if you're still in the chat, for sending me that. Absolute lifesaver that is. And again, a huge thank you to Timber Surf for putting this kit together. It's going to be super fun to assemble. As I said, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4 main parts. Oh, and the end bits as well. So hopefully, I know this is the Walder Road, but I should be able to screw it up too badly. There's the end piece as well. You can see there. So I only covered my 8x4 with one of them in like... Yeah, I know. Honestly, the amount of time this takes compared to just a spoon, which I was using before. Yeah, Ben, I did that, and it didn't dry. Maybe I didn't leave it long enough to dry. No Medway, but there are plans to make my designs available for all. Well, there we go then. Hopefully, in the near future, you guys will be able to get your hands on some of these as well. As you can see down here, I don't know if I mentioned earlier, I've got the Nagus water transfer that are going to go on there. And while I was there, I also got a set that say Tian on it as well. But I haven't decided what Loco Tian's going to be yet. So any suggestions, drop them in the comments. Good evening, Mark. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you everyone for tuning in on a Friday. I know it's a bit of a random short notice stream. I really appreciate I had over 50, 60 of you at one point tuning in, which was really, really kind of you. Right, what have we got next? Oh yes, discussions. Discussions. Let's turn the sound off. The 33 can run silent. Let's go to wild cam. Let's go to bridge cam. My favourite camera at the moment, just because of the scenic work. But yeah, we've got shed cam that needs coming up. I left mine to dry for. Yeah, no, I took mine out after about 10 hours. So that's probably why. So I might have a go at it again then in that case. So we've got shed cam that needs doing. Got to build the viaduct as well. That's that bit just there before the tunnel entrance, that gap. That's what my cat uses at the moment as a bridge to get from one board to the other. So we've got the viaduct and the valley that goes underneath that. We've also got the fallow road system as well, which is just the wire down the back behind me, going to the station, and then obviously the station needs finishing as well. Coal over real coal, so it might be slightly different. I've got real coal and like ash and stuff as well to try out. Then. When you finish, I need to do loads of ballast. Honestly, absolute game changer this thing. Cannot recommend it enough. So once I'm finished with it, I'll send it on to someone else. As Gareth, they kindly send it to me for free. Akira Scale are doing their own wagon. How much are they? They're probably not cheap. Just making your own ones means you can put whatever you like in them. But yes, if you hadn't tuned in as well at the very start, got this through the post today, bit of a surprise. Goodwood Scenics very kindly sent me two of these unpainted inspection kits, which are similar to ones that West Hill Wagon Works do as well. But I'm going to paint both of them up and have them all in. Where's your cat assistant this evening? The cat is probably asleep. I don't let her in the room while I'm streaming because she'll shoot through the lamppost or something. Anyway, viaduct is definitely something on the list of things to do. To those who tuned in as well, you'll see that I've also 3D printed some 5-inch gauge figures. So this is a 5-inch gauge version of me, which actually means because I can print that, it means I should be able to print the O gauge one for Tim from here. Because originally, 5 for 50. Okay, that's not too bad. I might have to go for that then. Because originally West Hill Wagon Works were doing them, but if I can print them up in O gauge here, then I can do one as well. And then here's a chap reading a newspaper. The fine scale figures actually sent me the file for this, so thanks to them. I've got a few more to test print as well. But he's going to be going in the brake van of the 5-inch gauge wagon. Probably my guy standing next to him as well. And then I just need to sort out some drivers. So we've just dropped a few viewers. I'm guessing someone else has gone live. Hopefully I haven't stepped on anyone's toes. Oh, Anthony's gone live. That's my bad. But yeah, the last thing I wanted to discuss quickly was the community. Now, I put a post on Instagram. So while I get that up on the phone, you guys let me know what you think. You guys let me know what you think of the community as a whole, and I don't just mean like what model railroaders or model railway people are like, but the whole social media side of it as well. I just wanted to hear what people's thoughts were really, because it's changing all the time, and more now I'm seeing on social media. I'm not in too many railway groups anymore, except the sort of, the couple of big ones that there are. But I see posts and I see some comments and things, and I just think it's the whole, if you haven't got anything nice to say, then don't say it at all. It's not on any of my posts, in case any of you were worried. Let me find it quickly a second. Easier just to do your own loads. You can also do it to your liking. You also not to be restricted by pre-built ones. Here, that's the other thing. Right, let's find the. 2 seconds, guys. Yeah, so I asked Instagram what you thought of the community as a whole. We got some really sort of varying responses. So I'm just want to go through them quickly, because I thought I said I'd mention it on the stream. So if you do have any opinions, feel free to drop them in the comment section. Epsworth Street got started off by saying, all new to me, media side. Yeah. You've only just started your YouTube channel actually, so you probably haven't seen what the full social media side of it is like. So The first one we got here is from Mike, Mike's underscore model railways underscore RC cars, who says social media is what gave me the push needed to build a railway again. Now that is a really good first point actually, because for me as well, it was YouTube. It was watching other YouTubers, the likes of Chadwick. I was watching Barnabas at the time. There was a few YouTubers I was watching that I was thinking, Chadwick, Barnabas, Everard obviously. I don't know anyone who doesn't watch Dean Park. I think I was watching a couple of bits of X stuff as well. And that was what inspired me to sort of not just start doing the model railway side of it again, but actually starting a channel as well. Ben Ray says, to most things I've learnt to do with my model railways and whatnot, I've learnt with people on Instagram and Discord. Yeah, Instagram, I think personally for me, out of all of them, is my favourite social media platform. I really enjoy using Instagram for the model railway side of stuff. On the whole, social media is useful. Only a few more on spoil it, true. Not so many in the modelling as other subjects. Yeah, I suppose if you only focus on modelling subjects, then you're probably more likely to see more of it. But yeah, it's definitely good for that. Garthforth underscore model underscore railway says RM Web, brilliant modelers, but the wibble is unbearable. Price of backman bashing is also awful now. And there's another one after that said, Cameron.s says you should talk about rising prices. Now again, this has been covered a million times, but it's a very common post you see on social media. Is someone will post something eBay related, or what they're charging for it, and the rest of the comments will be slating how much they think it is, if they think it's good value or not, if they can get it cheaper elsewhere. Instagram has been good for me getting back in within the last couple of years. But yeah, price bashing is a weird one, because you'll see some people who do honestly timber surf. Instagram is great. You should really, if it's anything, any platform I'd advise you get, it'd be Instagram. I think it was West Hill Wagon Works that told me to get Instagram and Twitter and stuff. And I'm really pleased I've got Instagram. I think I've just hit over 3,000 followers on there actually. So quick look. 3,101. I don't have a link for it, but yeah, rising prices is difficult because a lot of people are bringing up the prices rising in the sense that 10 years ago this cost that, or why they still, I can't tell you why they still charge it the same, because it's all to do with inflation. I'm really not the right person to ask about prices, to be honest with you, but the only thing I've noticed is on social media people price slating and moaning about how much things cost. Like the S stock now, Eric's got a couple of them. I don't think you could buy them originally from the London Transport Shop for 200 something pounds, and now they're going for near enough 1,000, which is crazy. But I suppose if someone's willing to pay the money, that's the only way you can look at it. If someone's willing to pay the money for it, then you can't really knock. If someone's willing to pay the price for it, then someone can sell it for that price. At the end of the day, you don't go to Tesco's or whatever, you might do, and say, oh, it's £10 cheaper in the other shop, I'm going to go there. Actually, no, if it was £10, it depends what the item was. That's a stupid example. The Facebook group have been very helpful for me as a novice, but I've noticed there are some nasty comments and trolling. Seems to have been increasing too. Yes, now there are a few groups on Facebook that are super on top of hate comments and sort of negativity, but there are others that it just thrives, and it's the same people as well. Is the worst bit. It's normally the same people. I was talking to Jennifer Kurt. You can probably pick out the same 3 or 4 names that are almost guaranteed. You could put a post on there if you were trying to bait them into responding, and those 3 or 4 people will always respond. But it really depends on the group and how they wish to tackle it. I've met. Have you seen the price of diamonds recently? No. Have you seen the price of Bitcoin recently? Hi Ollie, just popping in to say hi. I won the Backman 2 worth 270 from the Wally virtual exhibit. Well done. Kev says the item is worth what someone is willing to pay for it, supply and demand. And again, Jason there says it's all supply and demand. Yeah, that is the only way. You can't really. I mean, there are some items that, like, it's hard because if someone posts an item but it's second hand and it looks battered, it looks like they've thrown it across the room, and it's cheaper to then go and buy a new one than it is there, then at that point there, yes, it is worth pointing out. But the second hand market is a very weird, it is like house prices, a very weird sort of fluctuation. There's no reason for stuff like Hornby Railroad 040s to go for like £30–40. You can blame inflation, but for really old tooling, yeah, because when they do the tooling, it costs them, say for example, £100,000 to do the tooling. And once they've paid that off, at that point there, the tool, especially for the older models, like those really like rubbishy, basic looking, I haven't actually got any. But you know the ones you get in the really, really, really basic starter sets. Don't trolls live under British? They do, Robert. They do, but they also live in Facebook groups as well. That's where their day job is. Let's switch the camera. Let's mix up a little bit. Yes, Kev. The limited edition Jenny Kirk Curascale wagon. Again, if a club or a business bought one out, no one would bat an eyelid. But the fact Jenny's paid for that herself to bring that out, the Curascale haven't gone, oh, let's do this for you. She's paid out of her own money to bring that wagon out. So again, you don't have to buy it. Same with a lot of club wagons, they pay for their wagon to come out. You don't have to buy it. But the people saying that they could just repaint over the top of it, at the end of the day, you buy it, you're putting the money in Jenny's pocket. So either way, I don't think she's too fussed as to whether you buy it or not. I think she's actually sold over 40% of her stock as well. So they are selling. But admittedly, it is quite an expensive wagon, but that's just what you get, I think, with a Curascale. I've changed it to that camera there, and not one train's gone past. Right, let's get on to the next couple of points that we had. Some of these I can't read out because of explicit language. An interesting point here. He said it wasn't me, so hopefully I'm not causing this effect. But Tom_R_P says, not you, but I think it's bad how some, in quotation, influencers who affects retailers and manufacturers. Thank you, Ben, for tuning in. Stay safe. Which is an interesting point because, like, there's a lot, in one way you can look at it. For example, Charlie, it's happened probably a couple of times with him, and there's been comments brought up about it. Is that so? Some of the items. What item was it? I think it was those screw terminals that you put underneath your baseboards. They had sold out, and I think Charlie mentioned in it is because the people who watch his videos through the membership scheme or something saw it first and bought them first, and that caused a huge uproar. But there's there's some YouTubers as well, I'm not going to like names, but that will always bash one particular manufacturer as well, and I imagine there's a lot of followers of that person that will then follow that trend. But I don't know how large a scale it is to the people that actually follow the trend of, obviously reviews are helpful. Ollie, how many has Jenny Kirk done? 500, I believe, John. But the tooling does wear out over time. To be honest, mate, again, I don't know about tooling. I don't know how long it lasts. But I'm sure you can enlighten us if you do know. What model are those tugs in your coal yard? Do you mean the tankers? The two tankers at the front here, the newest one's the SO and the Shell, and the Shell one at the back. Oh, all the two green ones and the three grey ones, all Bachmann, and then there's a Bachmann brake van there with a decoder in, and then there's a Dapol box van there, which is part of Greg's club. Which again, that's Greg's club's wagon there, and I didn't see any comments on Facebook of people calling him a money grabber, etc., etc. I see Jenny is off now to work for a company. Yeah, DC. She's got. Congratulations to her. She's got a job at DCC Concepts, which is brilliant. Thank you, Slowline Train Spotting, for tuning in. NCB Blue Cab Lorries. Oh, sorry, them. So you can only just see them on that camera shot there. Yeah, they are Transport Treasures. I bought both. I saw them in the shot. It was AGR. I saw them in. I saw one. I saw the second one. I thought I better take both of them because they're really nice. They're really nicely made actually. I've got one full of coal and one empty, so I can swap them around. Yes, the National Coal Board ones. I can swap them around depending on what scene I'm taking pictures of or filming. The rolled Kev, I believe, is social media. Something to do with making videos and social media stuff. That's obviously means she's had to cut ties now with her current sponsors. Not the stream sponsors, but the channel sponsors, which I think is Trainomatic. That's the one. Let's see how we're doing on the old. Still got 33 in. 43 likes. If you are enjoying it, please do hit the thumbs up. It goes a long way to helping the channel. If you wish to become a channel member, I will drop the link in there as well. No idea what she'll do. I left DC's comes back 19 to go work at Digitrains. Bit late. You're very late, mate. We've done all the box openings, and we've just been running trains for the last little bit as well. I'll switch back to the bridge cam in a second. If you are enjoying, do hit the do hit the thumbs up. Other than that, what else have I got? I'll probably miss something now, and I'm going to look like an idiot. As I say, I mentioned the Goodwood Scenics inspection steps, and oh yeah, I should go to the yard. I'll be in the yard view at the moment. If you look just here, you'll see I've now done this area down here. This is originally where Tim's tree from, it used to be called Island Scenics at the time when I posted that video. It was here, but now his tree's actually moved to a more prominent point over at the station, but in someone's garden. And this area here is just going to be an abandoned. This is kind of where the track blends in as well into the scenic side, as if over time the land has sort of slowly moved in on the railway. Cheers. Also, when can we have some updates on the 5-inch gauge locos and rolling stock? Well, as some of you know, or most of you know, I've got a new 5-inch gauge loco. I haven't revealed what it is yet, except to a select couple of people. But as we get into the summer, I hope I might have. Do I say? No, I'm not going to say. I'm not going to say when, no. But the loco should be done within the next couple of weeks. I hope. It's at a friend's at the moment. He's doing a lot of the detailing work and redoing the livery for me into a specific livery, and putting all the detail stuff on and sorting out some of the lighting and other bits and bobs. But I promise you, it's going to be super worth it when that loco's done. Can you see the 33? You certainly can. I'll stop it on the bridge. I'll get sound on it as well, actually. 2 seconds. Yes, I think Richard's an editor rather than a social media person. Well, he does social media as well, actually, so stupid answer from me there. You're always getting a new 5-inch gauge loco. Now this one's going to be it for a long time, and I really, really, really like it. John, your lips must be sealed. It's good. It's good. Everyone who's shown it and everyone I've shown the livery work to has really liked it. It is second hand. Oh, what? On build like the Maxitron? No, it's not a kit. I think it's all hand built if I remember correctly. It's got Parkside motors in it and bits and all sorts in it. Oh, I love the braking on the 33. Probably John, but I haven't worked out which function that is yet. I've got Eric to program all of that up for me. But there you have the 33 with a nice, lovely set of Acura scale wagons. Bring that forwards a little bit. But yeah, the 33 was very, very kindly donated to me by James Nagus, if he's still watching. Yeah, so I've also got some nameplates sorted out for him as well, which are going to go on the Ruston. But it's an absolute superb 33. Eric did the lighting and sound on it. So Legoman Biffo sound chip in there. and it's very difficult. There's not much room in there to get a speaker in either, so fair play. Actually, I think it's an iPhone speaker in there. You can't get much more than that in. But no, it sounds very nice. And then I've got, yeah, the 5 Acura scale wagons behind it as well, which need filling. Told you needed a 33. Yeah, well, it's one that's James actually driven on. He's had actually driven on this, so this is why he wanted to donate this particular one to the channel to see it running. But as I say, unfortunately the nameplates weren't the right size, but these will be going. He said the Ruston was the second one he'd like to have nameplates on, so he'll have his name put on that. And as I say, I've got 3 ones that say Tian as well, which I need to decide a Loco for them to go on. We've still got 38 in. If you are enjoying, do hit the thumbs up. We'll be finishing shortly, as I believe Tim is on soon. Well, 49 likes. If we can get that to 50 likes, that'd be amazing. But yeah, Kev asked what Locos have you got at the moment. So I've got. Oh, Kev, you'll like this. I currently, well, this is one of the new additions. Is the Bachmann Royal Mail coach. I've currently got Eric's bubble car. I've got the Ruston, the 08, the 128, J94, the J15, the 9F, the 20, the N7, and then a few other ones as well. There's a, yeah, this Loco is really, really nice, Cameron. Really, really nice. Again, I can't thank James enough. I've spoken to him quite a lot off stream, sharing my gratitude. But you get a tank speaker. Yeah, that's John. That's what Eric suggested, but we just didn't have time to get on with any of that today. And then obviously Kev, oh, the 25 as well. I've got, and the whole rake of Satlink behind the 25 is new as well. Yes, the Royal Mail coach is absolutely brilliant. F14, right. I pressed F14, but it's not. You've got more time. James, I've told you I cannot accept any more. This is more than enough. It's an absolutely lovely Loco. And even the start. Press 14 there, it's not. Oh. I found 13's the door. Don't know if you can hear that. Do you have a guard's whistle? Got a big guard's whistle on here somewhere. Oh. I've just made it quiet now and I don't know how to go back up to full volume. Hang on. Oh dear. You can see I'm not very good with it. F10, what's that? No, F10 didn't do anything. Yeah, F10 didn't work. Come buy some more from me next week. Jason says the whole Model community as a whole. So, yeah, again, like I said earlier, there's probably 4 or 5 names you could pull out of a hat that you almost guarantee are gonna have something negative to say. But I suppose you wouldn't get it. The positives wouldn't be as positives without the negatives. But I don't know. There's just a couple of people that tarnish the great community that is across social media. Especially Instagram. I absolutely love Instagram and the comments and the conversations I have on there. James, the sound chip. Oh, Cameron, sorry. The sound chip in the 33 is Lego Man Biffo Locksound V4, if I'm correct. Sent you a list of F keys on WhatsApp. Okay, hang on a second. See, on mine at the moment, 4 is break. Door slam is 6. No, that's not on mine. Door slam on mine is... Door slam on mine's 5. Oh, so hang on, maybe... track detonators. Oh my god! Listen to that, everything's one behind on here. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Let me do those. Jason, I think Barnabas Junk's a little bit behind the chat. We just covered that, but thank you, Matt, for tuning in. Price. Oh, let's just do the explosions quickly. Detonators, sorry. Oh. Prices of model railways are actually cheaper than it was 30 years ago. Yes, yeah. I should have brought that up actually. That's a very good point. But if you look at the price, it's mainly more of the prices that people are charging for things rather than... I agree, Jason, the community has helped me a lot. Yeah, and I think if I was to put it, YouTube is great for live... I love getting involved with live streams when I can. And doing them obviously, and making the videos. Facebook, not so much, don't enjoy that as much as I do Instagram. And Twitter, I'm no good at, but I have got a Twitter account. Thank you very much, Lee. Those detonators are really good. I need to make some of these push. So if that was, you said earlier 23 or John, which one did you say was the spiral? Which was the oh 14? So it might be 13 then. No, it's made no difference. Yeah, it's coming up to 8:30 now. We've been going for an hour and 40 minutes. Oh god. I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream. I know a couple of you might be a little bit behind with the chat. But if you did enjoy, do feel free to hit the thumbs up. It goes a long way to supporting the channel. I'm not sure who's live, though. You might get Jason live on Sunday, if he does a Sunday afternoon stream. But other than that, I might have something for you guys next week, hopefully, with regards to layout update. But once again, huge thank you to everybody who sent me stuff. It's been a bit of a box opening bonanza. So we've got all the stuff from Greg at Ebsworth Street. Huge thank you to Timber Surf for sending me this 3D printed stuff. Again, a huge thank you to James for sending me the 33. Absolutely stunning Loco. I'm super grateful. After showing the video as well, he's even got a little driver now in there. The Akura scale wagons. What was the last thing? And Gareth for sending me the buildings and the ballasting hopper as well. But I hope everybody has a lovely evening, a lovely Friday night, and a great weekend. If I don't see you in and around the community until Ollie showed me how to do streams. I've got to show Greg at Ebsworth Street next week how to do streams. Yeah, huge thanks to everyone who's tuned in. If you guys want to get hold of me, I'm on, as I say, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I try and use, I'm not very good at it. And Discord as well. The Discord server is absolutely popping at the moment. Excellent live stream this evening. Colin Robinson, thank you very much for tuning in. I don't remember seeing your name earlier, but if you did enjoy, hit the thumbs up, and I will see you all probably on Jason's stream Sunday. That's the only one I think's happening. So yeah, I will see you there. Stay safe. Did you wait all week to open these? I've waited all week to open those Satlink wagons, yes. Sad, I know. Alright, I will catch you all in a bit. Goodbye. Awkward bit where he presses the end. I'll see you later.